right, and we are live. Desktop speakers are not making any sound. Go ahead and try talking.
Hey.
Okay, looks like that's coming through. Perfect. All right. One other note before we get started. In the kind of upper left-hand corner, there's a little tablet thing set to tabletop audio, so you can pick any music that you guys want for this.
All right. What do we got? Oh.
Hey, Stewie.
Still tranquility, huh?
So, for kind of our intro, welcome to our first episode of our Battletech Technical Trials. In prep for adding an additional evening of play, we're going to need to relearn of the rules of this fantastic stompy war machine game played in bygones past and updated to the modern era through several iterations. As such, please forgive us our foibles for any incorrect rules. For those watching this after the fact on YouTube, Rumble, whatever, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, Rumble, whatever is appropriate. And definitely comment on where our rules are incorrect with the page reference preferably so that we can get things right in the future. For the rules, we'll be using the following books. Total Warfare, A Time of War, and then we'll be adding in some options from the Mechwarrior Destiny book. That has some unique things, but not near as much crunch as A Time of War. So we're going to kind of amalgamate into a more fun playstyle. Beginning with the Total Warfare rules, we'll be opening the series with a variety of encounters. Objectives initially from the venerable FASA copy of Black Thorns, a mercenary company fighting against the clans in the early 3050s. Today, we begin on 2Q. A dark space view appears on screen. Writing beeps out, typing situation report, 2Q, May 3052. This is followed by slowly fading in and fading out detail of text detailing the following. When the clans agreed to the proxy fight for Terra on Tukid, the comm cards became the first and last line of defense between the oncoming invaders and the rest of the Inner Sphere. Though many individual members of the Guard had some combat experience, at a unified army level, they were largely untested. Tukid proved to be their baptism of fire. Those who lived through it, as did Jeremiah Rose, often represented the sole survivors of units and commands shattered by the clan's juggernaut. In the early stages of the Tukid campaign, everything seemed to be going the clan's way. Individual comm guards won a few victories, but defeat and retreat were the order of the day. The engagement in this scenario, fought by Jeremiah Rose and his command, is typical of many that occurred soon after the clans first arrived on Tukid. The irresistible force of clan Omnimechs met the immovable object of Comguard battle mechs in a brutal contest that only flesh and nerve could decide. And as the words fade, the camera pans down to look over Tukid, and we begin our first technical trial. Yep, Stewie, not a surprise on the notification, just trying something new out with Battletech here, but glad you're joining us tonight. All right. Lord Fay, would you care to introduce the side that you'll be playing tonight?
Of course. I am Lord Fay from Clan Wolf, and I plan to take this planet for myself.
Fantastic. So, as we start out, initially we're going to roll basically to see which side of the map each one of us starts on, lengthwise, essentially. I should say the shorter sides. So, the side here and the side here.
Ooh.
So for this, we'll roll the 2d6. Looks like I'm sitting on a 10.
Oh, that's going to be kind of hard to beat. But perhaps my brashness will cause me to make some poor decisions, and you'll be able to react to those.
Looks like it. Coming in with a 7. Okay.
All right.
So I will take the side opposite the maps, this side over here.
Oh, very nice.
And then we roll for initiative. We're not going to add in any of the A Time of War or Destiny rules for tonight, just flat Total Warfare. So it's
Okay.
just base 2d6 to see who wins the initiative and who has to place first.
I have 6.
Looks like I've got an 8.
All right.
So with that means you'll place 1, and because I have more mechs than you do, let's figure out that placement ranging. So you have a total of 4 mechs, 1, 1, 1, 1, and I've got 6. So 2, 2, 1, 1. That sounds about right. All right. So you'll place 1, I'll place 2. You'll place 1, I'll place 2. 1, 1, 1, 1.
Okay. I will start by placing my Arctic cheetah.
Okay. You can place up to 3 hexes into the map if you prefer.
Okay. Well, I can't. That's a forest, isn't it?
It is.
I will not be able to place there, but where it's at right now shall do just fine.
You can place in the forests to start if you want.
Think mechs have difficulty moving through them, but
they do when moving into, but not necessarily out of, unless you're moving into another forest.
it's good where it's at.
Okay. So your Arctic cheetah, being the first one out. I will start with the Annihilator right there.
Hmm.
Oh,
Very well.
need to do 2, don't I? So with that then, we'll go ahead and bring in the Warhammer.
Very good. I think the my next one will be my Mad Cat.
Okay.
Get a better angle here.
There you
He can walk backwards. He'll be fine.
go.
It's all part of clan honor.
True. Very true.
Okay. I think he's good there.
Okay.
It's a bit wobbly, ain't he?
Gonna kick on some Distilled Tranquility for our first audio.
You know, I was thinking about that one. I just forgot to select it.
It's a little bit loud, so we're gonna volume that down some. That's still coming through for you?
It is not.
I wonder if it's just how close you are to it. I believe it also goes into your mixer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you open the volume mixer, there should be a Steam volume. No?
Okay. I had to select it for myself, I think.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
So you have 2 on. I need to drop 2 more on. We'll bring in the Hunchback. That is 3, yep. And then the Bushwhacker. Start right there.
Wow, that music is really loud.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So on yours, does it show the little dot right there?
I do not see it. I have play, stop, showing me what is playing right now.
Wonder if I can. How's that? Can that do anything?
Nope.
So let's take a quick Google tour. Volume controls within Tabletop Simulator. Blah, blah, blah. Supposedly you have to adjust the volume on the tablet yourself. The host changing the volumes won't change it for players.
Okay.
But there should be, like right here, a little line with a dot on it. Like just
Okay.
underneath the play?
Yep.
Okay,
I had to show the player.
gotcha. I'll stick that
There
on
we go.
repeat for the moment, and we can always swap out as we want.
That is no longer thunderous amount. That is no longer a thunderous tranquility. It was very distilled, though.
We are in Zoom, Stewie, but the tabletop simulator has this cool tablet that plays for everybody. Like, FGU needs to do this.
Yeah, I like doing it for. I liked doing it for 40K whenever I still played it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you've set your turn.
Yep.
Very well. My next mech will be my ice ferret.
Okay.
That's not going to be a fun place to start. I'll do here.
Okay.
I think the forest should give me cover, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Also, it's a bad angle for your Annihilator to begin with.
Yes.
Alright. Very well. Your last two.
All right. Actually, just one of the last two, and then you'll place, and then I'll place.
Right.
So
Person with initiative always sets the last piece.
Yep. I will drop the Jenner there.
Alright. And then I'll drop my Mark II Mad Cat right there.
Okay. And then last but not least is my personal fire starter, because it is my favorite mech.
Oh, and I've seen why.
All right. So we, being all set and leveled, move on to the movement phase. So again, it'll run like initiative did, or rather us placing. You'll move one, I'll move two, you'll move one, I'll move two, then 1 and 1.
Okay. Now I believe this is in the order that they were placed.
Not necessarily. You can choose to go with any mech that you want.
Okay. So I will select my Arctic Cheetah.
Okay.
Gotta look at all of its things. Let's see, running 8, or no, running is 12. Two, or 1, 2, 4. Okay, so first it'll spend one movement point to turn, another one to move here, another one to turn. 3. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. That is it running. So it will get a +2 to all of its firing rules.
Okay. How many hexes did you move?
I moved. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I moved 9 hexes.
All right.
Some
So you're
of
a
the
run at a +3. What you're going to do is pop over to these bags right here.
Not scrolled out enough for that. Hold
And see the red run
momentum
die?
dice.
Yep. So you're going to grab one of the red run die off the top of the bag, drop that right next to your character, and then while you hover on it, yep, perfect. Okay. So
I believe that also changes how difficult it is to target it.
correct. So essentially what it does, the different colors between the dice, walking, running, jumping, the colors indicate your to hit when you're trying to attack. Walk adds a 1, run adds a 2, jump adds a 3. The number on the die indicates how much harder it is for me to shoot you.
Okay.
So with you moved, let's take a quick peek-see at the Annihilator. He's got a running of a whole 3. So he's gonna step up for 2 because it's one level up and 1 in. And then he is stuck there because he can't move into the trees.
Got it.
As that would take him over his availability. And what happened to my stuff? One thing that you want to do on your mech sheets, make sure that the middle number on each piece is numbered correspondingly with the value that should be there. I believe I have most of them set correctly, but I just found one that was set as 0.
Yeah, if I notice something wrong, I'll change it. Which will probably happen whenever somebody tries to shoot at it.
Yep. Oddly, it looks like a bunch of these are set incorrectly. Okay.
Here we go.
So that being a walk 2, essentially. I'm gonna grab a...
My ice ferret happens to be running pretty light on armor right now.
Yep. And on the cases where you walk or run less than 3 hexes, setting the die delimiter up to a 6 means that it's counted as a 0.
Okay.
So he has moved up. Make sure
I think I will take another die for myself.
Rest of that looks appropriate. The hunch. No, the Warhammer will move next because he's the one I'm looking at. And adjusting appropriately. Okay. So he has a 4-6. Yep, that should be good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he moved 1, 2, 3 hexes. Means he gets a walk die at a 1.
Okay.
All right, you're up.
Very well. That's right. Running increases heat, doesn't it?
Oh, actually, that is not a walk die. That should be a red die. It does. So walking costs 1 heat, running
costs 2.
2, and jumping is 1 per hex.
Right, 3 minimum.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. That's going to be an ambitious move. Not quite worth it. Alright. Gotta look at what the thing does again. Once I get all this, I should be good to just go.
Not all right. That's where we're doing this.
Yep. Has the same running value as the Arctic cheetah.
Okay.
So I'm going to have it run, and my goal is to get it back into cover again.
Okay. Feasibly, anywhere that you're at, you're going to be in cover because there's lots of level 2 land still between us.
Yep. So, let's see. Does dropping a level change movement?
It does. So it is similar to moving up moving up levels. The only thing that you can't do is move up or down 3 different levels. So like if you're at a level 1, you can't move to a level 4. If you're at a 0, you can't move to a 3. Or vice versa.
Okay. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to turn for 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. And then how many hexes did you move?
I moved 10 hexes.
Alright, that is... Where are you at? So where I'm looking at on the board is this right here. And 10 hexes is going to be a +4.
Okay. Nice ferret.
Oh, and the other note for ease, all of our mechs are 3/3 gunnery piloting.
Okay, so it takes a 3 or higher on a base roll.
Correct. 3
Okay.
plus any other modifiers.
I was calculating for 4.
Makes it easier.
Yep.
I find
It means
that at the longer ranges, if it's much higher than 4, there just are either no shots or they all miss.
Yeah, I was finding that too. Okay.
Means it'll be rough when you guys start the actual campaign.
Yeah, but I should be fine. Alright. I was just writing stuff down.
Not a problem. Skip that. A bit like this, so we have a bit more actual view space of the map.
Alright. Looks like you get 2 moves.
All right. Let's take a peek at the Hunchback, whose stuff is also not set. Man, I did a horrid job at this. 16. Good. Those are all good. All right, he's got a 464. So he will jump 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab a blue jumpy die. And that would be at a 2 because it's always the minimum of 1 plus 1 for whatever jump you've done.
Right.
All right. That is 1. Leave the bushwhacker back there for the moment, so we'll use the fire starter, who is a 696. Oh, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seven hexes is a +3 on the run. All right.
All right. Cool. Mad Cat gets a base 6 walking. I think it gets 8 running. 5 walking, 8 running.
Yep.
Five. All right. I'm actually gonna have him jump. So
Okay.
he's gonna jump. He has a jump value of 5. 5. He's gonna land here, and he's gonna try to turn, skidding across the grass. Walks 2, or runs 2, I should say.
So
Turns
you
again.
can only use one movement type during a movement phase.
Oh, okay, okay. Apologies. That's good enough.
Now, you could use the run to take you from here around
Mm-hmm.
if you're wanting to get further.
That's still really hard to hit, though.
Mm-hmm.
It might be impossible, depending on the range of your weaponry.
There are likely at least 3 trees between most of us.
Yeah. I think he's good where he's at.
And
Oh, record the 5 heat.
And you're 23 away from the Hunchback, so I don't think you're in any danger there.
Yeah. And this is going to be
Yeah, he's
part
a
of the
slugger
game
type.
that's the most... Yeah. I think they're both sluggers. Alright. Look at the values again. Jumped. gonna have trouble firing anyways. Move 5 hexes, gets a +2. +1 from jumping.
Yep.
All right.
Perfect. So let's see. I've got 4 or 2. You've got 1 left?
Yep.
Okay, so I move 1, you move 1. And then I move 1. I will go with the Jenner. Didn't correct the Bushwhacker yet. Oddly, it's all center torso. I must have just missed that while I was doing these. And yet the Jenner looks fine. Okay. 7, 11, 5. So he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Start it back there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes. At a run, which is a +3. All right.
All right, I only have 1 left. So. All right. This one's a bit tanky, so it's only gonna jump 3.
Okay. So at 3, that'll give you a +2 to total jump.
Yep. Or using block dice over here.
Yep. And that leaves just the Bushwhacker. It's got a run of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hexes is a +1. All right. That brings us into attack phase, but like you mentioned, likely no one has a shot.
Right.
Because if I was to go not that there to there, there's 2 intervening trees, and he's only got medium lasers anyway. From him to him, has 4 intervening trees.
And that one is behind 2 levels of cover.
Yep. Which means we are out of range.
Yep.
All right. That means essentially what we'd end up doing is skipping the attack phase, moving into heat phase. None of us are going to have a problem with heat because all we've done is move. So our next step is going to be retrieving our dice, and then we will move into the next initiative phase.
All right.
Okay. So 2d6. And I've got a 7.
I got 4.
Okay. So same as last time.
Yeah, I think that we barely know where you are.
Pretty much. Bonus, the transponders would be kind of showing on the map at this range.
Yes. And we would likely be taunting you already.
Oh, absolutely. Like, can't wait till we get into the roleplay aspect of these and have actual characters. That's gonna get fun.
That's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're up.
All right. Getting my modifier dice out there.
Okay.
All right. I think the ice ferret believes that he's pointing in the wrong direction. Gonna spend 2 movement to turn around.
Okay.
I am going to be running. That is a total of 12 movement, so give me a moment. 2, 3. So he's going to move 3 this way. 5
Okay.
total. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm going to move him out here and turn him over here for 6.
Okay.
Gonna count out how many spaces he actually went.
All right. Thinking about that, one of the kind of notes that I was making for myself was using something like this to denote where you were.
Yes. Okay, he has a +3.
Okay. All right, I'll grab that off of there. And we'll move the Annihilator, who again can only move forward max of 3, but it's going to cost 2 just to get in there.
And then he's stuck.
Yep. So he's got a walk of 0. Trees there. So we will use the Hunchback for our next. It's got a 4/6/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I forgot to use my flag, but I believe he was right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in total is going to be a run of 1.
All right.
All right.
Next up. Let's see. For this has a run of 8, so he's going to spend 1 to turn. Let's see. Where's that flag?
There you go.
Awesome. Let me see if I can't change something about the toggle on this.
Toggle on what?
The Mad Cat is kind of wibble wobbly.
Oh.
Should be a snap to grid option.
Yeah, it's got that. It's got the snap. When held, the object will automatic. There we go.
Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Spends another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's keep it at 7.
Okay.
Maybe I can have it turned into a forest. Won't do it much good.
Totally your choice.
It's at least an angle that's covered.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Cool. 6. I think that's a +2.
I believe you are correct. Yep. 5 to successes, plus 2.
There we go. All right, your move.
Okay. We will scoot with the bushwhacker. He's got a max of 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might be very poignantly bad for me. Let's grab that. He was there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to twist on that one.
Plus 2. Alright. That is the bushwhacker. And then we will go with Warhammer next. Got a max of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. Making that a 2. All right.
Check the twist on this. It looks like I will be able to fire with all of my weapons, assuming that they are still intact.
Even then, all of your weapons stay intact for the full round.
Sorry, still thinking in terms of 40k logic.
Yep. But that's okay. That's why we're doing this.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna walk forward 3 with a Mad Cat Mark II.
Okay.
That, I believe, will give it a 0.
3, I think, is a plus 1.
Checking the list real quick. You're right.
Yep.
It is a plus 1.
Alright, so that means I am up. And the fire starter can move 6 or 9. He will jump jet. Not there because I want to keep the level 2s in the way for the moment, so right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is a 2, making that a jump of 3. Alright.
Yeah. Yep.
That's okay. I expect the bushwhacker to get wrecked.
I was kind of just thinking that. I was checking in my missile range for that. It is in range, but I won't hit anything.
Yeah, you should be in range for at least one weapon, but I'm not thinking the LBX-20.
No, I was looking at my long-range missiles, which would hit, but it's indirect fire, so I get a plus 2 to it, and that takes it solidly outside of my range.
Yep.
Okay. I think I have one. Oh, yeah. This boy over here. Let's see. Arctic Cheetah gets a solid jump of 6. Yep. I'll put him there. It's a jump of 4.
Okay, so that should be a 2 on the jump die.
All right.
Okay, that brings me down to just the Jenner, who has a 7, 11, 5. Grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the run. Where hexes again? There they are. 7 is a +3 on the run.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to record movement distances and penalties after this.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the weapon attack phase. Doesn't really matter which order that we move this in, so go ahead and take your shot first since I just moved last.
Okay. I will, of course, be firing with the ice fair.
Okay. Let me grab my little gator option.
Looks like I should be firing at about medium range by my estimate, but let's check that.
9 hexes. Let's see.
Okay, that is long range. Let's see. Ice ferret.
So gunnery 3.
Plus, let's
2
see.
for running.
Yep.
What's my run score? My run score is another 2. There is
Got
no
4
intervening territory. So your short is a 7, medium is a 9, long range is a 13.
Yep.
All right.
2 plus 4. And you said 3 was running?
Yep.
2.
Or no, 2 for running. So you ran, which is a 2. I ran, which has the +2.
Yep.
So for rolling dice on this, over here, this 2d6, if you click on that, it rolls the dice in this box, but it also rolls the dice in the dice tray over here. And then when you hit update, it updates all of these cute little doodads right here, which handle attack roll, location, crit roll, and cluster all at the same time. So super nice.
That's very nice.
Yep. So the last thing that you'll need to do is declare which weapons in what order you're firing them.
Okay. I believe I have 2 medium lasers on that. Okay. I got 4 medium pulse lasers.
Okay.
1 on center torso, 2 on my right arm, and 1 on my left arm.
Those
I will
are-
be doing a torso twist.
You're using all medium pulse lasers, it sounds like?
That is correct.
Okay. Those come in with a -2, meaning your short is a 5, your medium's a 7, and your 11 is for long. So based on wherever they're at.
Okay.
Hex range is 9, so it looks like that's going to be long range.
It will be.
Okay. So, looking
I
for
will be
11s.
hitting on 9s. What's that?
Nope, looks like 11s.
Real quick, run me through that.
Yep, so your gunnery is a 3.
Yep.
Your
Plus
movement,
2 because I ran.
Yep.
Plus 2 because you ran.
-2 for
plus-
the pulse lasers.
Right, and then plus 4 for long range.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
Oh, wait. I think my counter is incorrect.
Yes. So,
+2.
let's see.
Yep, 9s. That makes more sense.
Yep.
5, 7, 9. Perfect.
I thought I had that right.
Yep. Excel. It fails me some days.
Yeah, it happens. I'm using good old scratch paper and math.
And
All
nice
right.
thing is, once I've got this set up, then all I got to do is rack in the numbers, and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
So here's the first attack.
All right. First hits. Go ahead and hit the update button. Then you look at the location, which is the green one, so that's a 6. And
All right.
locations are this. Oh, I
6.
disconnected from server lobby. I really hope that's saved.
Yep, I have rice for you. I have Mexican rice. Spanish rice.
I'll take a picture.
Come on.
So autosave 3 looks like that should be the right one, based on where we're at.
So, going to save what the number was. It was 6. Firing on your firing from your forward position.
Good plan, because it doesn't look like it saved for roll. It saved everything but that.
All right. All right. Send me the invite whenever you're ready.
Invite sent.
Ew! He just drank.
I think that should be a. I think that's a right arm hit, if I remember correctly.
Toddlers.
No drink from the puppy bowl. Come on.
Hey, but Mom, it's water. I love puppy water.
He's having a growth spurt.
Yep.
No all the things.
He went over to the dog bowl, picked it up, and was like, tasty.
I will need a new invite.
Let's try that again. Invite
All
sent.
Check Steam overlay.
While we're at it, we'll go ahead and like that.
Might have to exit out.
All right. Some music back on for us. Checking the cameras real quick.
What are you doing?
Hopefully that doesn't become a thing with it.
What's that? The
The-
crashing?
Yeah, especially on my end, because that's annoying.
Yeah, you got a lot more to set up than me.
Yep. Wonder if it's
Okay.
angry that I was playing with the cameras too much.
Yeah, something weird is going on. I'm gonna have to ask you to try that invite one more time.
Not a problem. Invite sent.
Maybe my Steam overlay just isn't working. Let's- Ah, I see something new.
Ooh.
Okay, must have just had a lot of lag.
Okay. How's the background sound from my mic anyway?
It sounds pretty clear.
Okay, perfect. Really glad I picked up that wind buffet thing.
Yeah, I barely knew that you had a toddler in the room.
Yep, I didn't either until it was, ew, he drank from the puppy bowl.
All right. So, didn't save the roll, huh?
Did not.
All right. It was a 6 on forward position.
Okay. And that was on the bushwhacker.
Ah, that's a right torso hit.
Right, torso for 6.
All right.
No.
Let me get that music started.
Double check the, what's it called? Damage on that. I think it's either a 5 or a 7.
I think it's a 7,
Okay.
but I will double check.
Let's see, your position 3. And that's the ice ferret?
Yes.
Yep, damage 7.
That's what I thought.
Bushwhacker. You said right torso?
That's correct.
Nice. Oop. That doesn't make sense. -5.
What kind of audio player starts off with max volume?
Tabletop audio. Absolutely.
All right. All right. I'm gonna roll the other ones.
That's the one I was missing. Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep, go for it.
Cool. Roll on the next one. That's a 6. That's not a hit.
Okay.
The next one. That's an 8. Also not a hit. And a 4 is also not a hit.
Okay. I believe that's all 4 of your weapons, right?
You would be correct.
Okay.
So my ice ferret turns around, surprised to see the bushwhacker coming right up on his flank. It does a torso twist and launches a volley of pulse lasers.
The bushwhacker. Okay.
Go ahead.
So the bushwhacker getting hit with that first one, you see it crouch down like, oh shit. And then the other 3 just stream over its cockpit.
Meanwhile, while my ice ferret is firing, it is skidding in the dirt because due to its forward movement, and is like preparing the jet off into a different direction. It's like, oh shit, my mech's not made for this.
So let's see. Next up, we'd want to add the heat. That way we don't have to mess with the heat at the end of the round. So 4 times 6 is going to be 16. Plus your run is 18, but you've got double heat sinks of 24, so you are heat neutral on this mech.
Oh yeah, most of these things are great for that.
Yes. All right. So that is your roll. If I do a straight line from the Jenner.
I got some tech that's not working right. I see on my screen. I see all of your armor values spread out across the board.
Oh, that's funky. That should definitely not be that way. I'm not seeing that.
Also, my little counters are not working as they should be. I see an overlay of 14 and 24 in the same place.
Fun. Okay. Let's do this. That is not what I copied. Unlock, copy, paste, delete. How's that look?
Okay, I can interact with that.
Okay. Is it still
18.
showing that weird 24?
Nope.
Oh,
all right.
No, you're going to be at a 0 heat because of your double heat sinks.
Okay.
So you went up to 18, but you reduced by 24.
Sounds good. The other ones are also doing the weird, funky thing, I think.
Okay. Copy.
Yeah.
Paste.
Yeah, they're all messed up. Yours are also like... I can take a picture of this. I'll send it over to you.
Is it still showing when I'm doing the copy-paste things?
Yeah, I'm seeing your copying and pasting, but it'll be easier just to show you.
Right, but on your screen, is it still doing the double overlay kind of thing on your character sheets?
Let me check.
Like how you were seeing the 24?
Nope, everything works.
Okay, perfect. I'm not super concerned about mine, since I don't see it on my end. Unless they're hyper distracting.
A little bit.
Okay, let me fix. Yeah,
okay. Because as per the picture I sent, it's not on your side. It's not like on your side of the table. It is literally like on top of the board.
That's fantastic. Okay.
It is like very distracting.
Delete those. All right. Did that correct it?
It did not.
Okay. Let's try one at a time. All right. How about now?
I'm also noticing that one of your mechs is missing.
Shouldn't be.
Your
So I've got Bushwhacker, Jenner, Firestarter, Warhammer, Hunchback, Annihilator.
Okay, so the mechs are still there, but there's overlays on the names. Got artifacts literally everywhere.
Try logging out, logging back in.
Yeah, I'll try that.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna do a quick save just to make sure. We're gonna call this
throw up a technical issues.
01. Bridge line test. All right, we are saved.
Cool.
And invite is sent.
Awesome. The beauties of starting a new game.
You know it. If we can figure out what's causing it, then hopefully next time it happens, we can more easily adjust.
Yeah. It could just be corruption on the map from the crash.
True.
Yeah, it's still there.
Well, that's annoying. What happens if when you log out, are you completely closing Tabletop Simulator?
I was not.
Try that.
Okay, will do.
Okay. If that doesn't work, I'll try closing Tabletop Simulator.
Okay.
Because then we'll know whether or not it's a me issue or a you issue. Or if we just have issues.
Yeah. No, I think I've only seen that on a few maps. And I doubt I doubt that it is a map issue.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Logging back in.
Okay. Invite sent. Buffet has connected.
Alright, let's see what I see. Still there.
What happens if you choose your color side again?
Yep. The artifacts are all there.
Okay. So I will crash out then.
Okay.
I'm just going to do an Alt F4 because that's faster.
Do you have a previous version of this board?
I have the original, like where we started.
Okay.
Tabletop Simulator. Connecting.
Let me see if I can't do some research real quick.
Okay, multiplayer. Boop, boop. Test is loading. All right, I am loaded up. Invite sent.
Okay.
see you connecting.
Alright. Can't see anything because my Steam overlay will not close while things are happening in the background.
Okay.
Alright. That looks pretty fresh.
Okay. Swanky. So evidently, like a cookies issue on my side.
Okay. Yep. Everybody has proper name
Okay.
and not Firewhacker.
Oh, that's even better. So I don't believe that at the moment the Jenner or the Firestarter can get you, because even looking from like the top of the Firestarter to your base, that's still going to cut through that third level 2 mountain. So I'm going to say that they don't have sight. So we will go with the Bushwhacker to start. And be the only one, because that I'm pretty sure is all that it can do. One moment. Yeah, that's right. Are you ready to play? Nope. Let's keep all of that over there. Thank you.
All right.
Good try.
How do you
Good try.
determine what angle you're firing at, seeing as technically my torso is turned towards you?
So I believe that I'm in your front arc because it's based on where you originally were at.
Okay.
It's too small. But there is this hit location. See it over here?
Yeah. I was using that to figure out if I could even shoot it.
Yep. So your field of fire is going to be the other one. The hit location, however, you were faced that way. I believe that's over you correctly there. Does that look right?
Yes.
Okay. Which means that should be the front arc based on how that green is kind of following.
Okay. It's like just on the edge.
Yep.
But it's good enough for me.
All right. So, with the Bushwhacker, got that there. We've got... we're at a range of 9, so I'm going to have the ER large laser firing at the medium, and then the LBX 20, which is firing at the long. We're going to try for that 20 first. Don't pull that, buddy. Thank you.
All right.
Nope.
Looks like you have
Thank you.
an added 5 to your difficulty already.
All right. So,
That is before range modifiers.
my gator. 3 for me. 2 on my move. Come here, Bubba.
Yep.
Watch.
3 from my move, 2 from yours.
I am not firing. What's it called? Pulse lasers. So there are no other factors there. My short is an 8, my medium is a 10, my long is a 12. Nope. Do not spill that, thank you. Oh, do you want one of those? You can have one of those.
So you'll be
max.
So it looks like you'll be hitting on 10s or higher.
Yep. So I believe the ER large laser is the one that is at the medium range.
Yep.
And so the LBX 20 is going to be a long range, so that's going to be a 12 just to hit.
Awesome.
That is not a 12. And so looking at a 10 for the ER large laser. That is a 9, so both of those will miss.
Okay.
Come on,
Let me
handsome.
double check the heat real quick.
We got lucky this time.
Splash you back?
Here you go. Have fun.
Did you say you needed to go potty? You want to go sit on the potty?
Alright.
Okay. I would.
So I've got a heat of 12 and a heat of 6, which is 16 total, and I ran for another 2. Making 18. Double heat sinks at 20 right there, so he is heat neutral.
Alright.
I did, however, use 1 slug, so I'm going to annotate 1 5-round slug.
Okay.
Where's my coloration? Let's go with red.
Next time, if you let me add objects, I can throw an ammo tracker down.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't think I have it saved this time, though.
Okay. Alright. Do we have any other mechs that can see each other?
Well, I think
Have
technically my Mad Cat can see you, but it would be a 12 to hit, and I don't think he wants to bother.
And oddly, I am now locked into overhead view for some reason.
You probably press space.
Nope. Spacebar did that as well. It did not do anything.
Huh.
To the Googles.
Maybe Z.
Overhead view.
No, that's not a lock. Camera mode is P. Yep, that's your top down.
Okay, perfect. Gotta love the little man. He finds all the buttons. Okay. So actually, let's go back to the top down on that. From your Mad Cat, you technically have line of sight on that guy because it is not touching the level 2s.
Okay. I thought it would be direct fire or indirect fire.
No,
from
you
long-range
have
missiles.
technically direct fire.
And I would be forced to use that anyway.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I think it's a range of 21.
19, 20.
Yes. So I can actually fire quite a bit.
Okay.
I
He
think
put
Gauss
himself
rifles,
in a poor position.
I think the Gauss rifles have a +2 though, because they did move, and the Gauss rifles require, I think they require a mech to be stable whenever they fire.
Not that I know of, but let's look that up. Alright, we're gonna search. SS. Gauss rifle is page 135, it looks like.
It's 1, 4. I think you moved. I need to get a +2. Yep.
Gauss rifle. Let's roll back up there. If a slot containing any type of Gauss ammunition takes a critical hit, doesn't matter, we're not looking at critical hits. Excess heat does not cause a Gauss rifle or its ammunition to explode. Anti-personnel Gauss rifle, light Gauss rifle, heavy Gauss rifle, critical hits, hyper assault Gauss rifle. Nope, so nothing on that. Let's go. That's special munitions. Still ammunition. And ammo explosions. This rifle, nope. rotor hits. There are 67 different things that show Gauss, so let's look at the back of the book and see if we have weapon type stuffs. Ground movement, clan weapon and battle armor. Oh, no, that's just additional. Weapons, back to fire. Gauss rifle. Type DB and X. So let's do a search for weapon type.
I do have the book just open. Alright. Yeah, you keep trying to load that page.
DB is a direct fire energy or ballistic weapon. And X means explosive. No, I don't think there's anything that says that the Gauss needs to be standing still or take a negative.
All right. If I find it later, I'll mark it. But for now, let's just assume that I somehow mixed that up with something else.
And hey, with any luck, we'll have people on the YouTubes like point out where we're wrong too.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna be firing with 2 Gauss rifles and I think 2 long-range missiles.
Okay. So I'm gonna pop over to camera view 4 because you're looking at the bushwhacker.
Yep. I will be firing on the bushwhacker because that's the only thing that I have direct line of sight to.
All right.
All right.
So
Looks
your
like
gunnery
I
is
have
3. What was your move?
So my move was just a walk, so it's +1.
My move was a 3.
Gets 4 for long range, and it gets +2 because you ran a certain distance.
And are there any intervening trees?
I believe within line of sight. I don't think so.
So he is on level 0. There are trees here, but I don't think that's going to interfere with as far out as you are and the fact that you're on level 2 up there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with no.
All right. Trees only seem to go as far as like level 1.
If these trees were over here, then I'd say yes. Just based on angling.
That'll be a gimme.
Yep. All right.
All right. Gonna start with the Gauss rifles. Hitting on 10s.
10s?
Yep.
I have 7, 9, 11.
Let's see.
No, my target move was a 2 rather than a 3. That's why.
Yep.
So 6, 8, 10.
Got a 9. Not quite good enough.
All right.
All right. I believe it's the same for long-range missiles too.
Yep.
All right. It seems to be spinning the dice and not rolling them.
They go up into the air and they're supposed to spin multiple times, but if you hit like the 2d6 like that, it'll give them more arch roll.
Okay. Either way, lots of shit flies your way and none of it lands.
Okay. Bushwhacker is really glad he ducked.
Yeah. It just like the space behind him gets obliterated by missiles.
Yep.
Not quite sure how many missiles that actually uses.
Uses one ammo load. So it should say rounds.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Yep.
So you have 24 sets of shots.
Oh, okay.
At least I think that's how that works.
I'm just gonna tell it.
Okay. There is the potential for the Annihilator because he is on a level 2.
Yep. Gonna try to get that direct fire on my gunboat.
Potentially. He does have long range of 22s and 23s, so let's start the counting.
All right.
Come on. Top level, please. There we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Nope, he is out of range.
Ooh.
And pop back into that. He would have line of sight on the ferret, but there are too many trees in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, if there are 3 or more trees blocking that view,
You could start shooting the trees.
he could, but that takes out his capacity.
Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely at least 3 trees in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to put my ice ferret in the same position that you put your bushwhacker.
Yep. Well, I'm playing like the inner sphere. I don't know any better.
Yeah.
These untested rookies. All right.
Yeah.
Let's, we already dealt with heat. We'll grab our dice.
All right. I'll bet that your rookies don't even have any honor.
True. It's going to be a back shot at some point.
Yep. All right. Got 6. Oh, sorry about that.
No worries. 2d6. That is a 4.
All right. Looks like you're moving first this time.
You are correct. Let's see. Ark may be out for the night.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna move our Annihilator forward one more and go ahead and give him a turn to boot
Uh-huh.
and put his 0 walk die back. And move the hunchback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you can only do 6, I believe. Yep, only 6. And he moved 2 hexes at a run, which is going to be a 6 on the die. All right, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be moving the Arcachita again.
Okay.
He's only gonna be walking this time. After all, it's a solid 8 movements while walking.
That is true.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, he only moved 3, so that's a +1.
Alright.
That gives him line of sight on
Warhammer.
Hmm.
He's got a 4/6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he moved 4, which is a 1.
All right.
Then we will fire starter.
Let's.
Has a 6. It's jetter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that way it's behind that. 5 is going to be a 2 bonus plus the jump makes it 3. All right, you're up.
Okay. I gotta calculate something before I move forward. I have because the tag activates at the end of the movement phase, as opposed to on the firing phase, because it's a laser pointer.
I thought it was on the firing phase, but let's take a look.
No, it happens like right before it because it's not technically a weapon, but it has to work like a weapon.
See tag page 142. Tag targeting acquisition gear. Alright, targeting acquisition gear designates or paints an enemy unit to be struck by another unit's weapon. Instead of making a 2-hit roll for the tag during the weapon's attack phase, all units needing to make tag 2-hit rolls do so at the end of the movement phase, aerospace.
Mm-hmm.
So that may be aerospace only. But before the beginning of the weapon attack phase, to use tag equipment for target destination to calculate the 2-hit number. Unlike spotting for an LRM, a unit can use tag to spot and make a weapon attack with no additional penalty. If the 2-hit roll, meaning the tag spotter, fails to designate the target, it has no further effect. If the 2-hit roll is successful, the system designates the target for that turn's weapon attack phase. The target unit is designated for any number of attacks from any number of units using tag. Tag system cannot designate infantry, but can designate any other target. Do you have the tag slaves, though?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
So, within tag, where'd it go?
I do know that there is there's a C-cubed master slave computer,
Yeah,
which operates in a very similar fashion.
that might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I do not have the C-cubed systems. I believe that the tag is supposed to function like that, but it's more like a manual device.
Okay, I'm good with it. Let's roll.
All right.
So go ahead and make your tag attack roll.
Okay. Technically, it is not the end of the movement phase, so
Okay.
I'm just making sure everything is calculated for the target that I probably want to designate.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to jump with the mad cat. 1, 2, 3. I might actually just walk. Or try to run through the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it has a run of 8. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna walk, which will end its movement here at 4 movement.
Okay.
It does have a movement of 5, so I will turn it to gain a better firing mark.
Okay. So you'll have a green die with a 6 on the header because you only move 2.
Yep. All right. I think you get to move 2 this round.
Let's see. I have moved 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 2 left, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. So I move 1, you move 1, I move 1, you move the last one.
All right.
All right. Bushwhacker is a 5/8. So he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. It's starting to get a little bit hot over here.
Just a bit.
I don't think my I think this is medium mech. No, this might be my light. Nah, that's my medium.
Okay.
Even so, I don't think my medium wants to stick around much longer. Alright, you moved you too?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Let's see. If I were to move here, I could probably fire in a straight line out of here, but at least this seems a bit iffy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with this.
So if you were to move here?
I was, oh right, tab. If I were to move here, I don't think I could fire straight on the Warhammer. Or at least not with all of my weaponry.
Would be your forward arc if you're facing from here in this direction.
Okay.
Because your forward arc goes this direction, and then this direction.
Yes. Okay. Which case I'm just gonna walk over here.
Okay.
Maybe getting a bit hot, but if I can get that sneak attack, I'm gonna feel really good.
Very true.
And if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna feel really bad because this thing is gonna be a smoldering pile of slag. All right, I'm gonna throw a 1 on that. I think. That was not a run.
How many did you move?
I moved 3 because it
3?
started at the edge and then moved forward.
Okay, perfect. So I just have the Jenner left, which can do 7 or 11. This is going to be painful for him, but this should be fun.
You only have 1 left?
Yep.
I don't think I moved the Mad Cat Mark II.
That's because I had to move first.
Oh, right. Initiative. I forgot I switched over. I'm so used to being behind on the strategic advantage. It's gonna feel bad.
Yep. Oh, I keep forgetting to plant the flag. Where was I?
Shit. I think you were right here. Yeah. Let's just call it that.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in movement for running. Let's look at that. That is going to be +2.
Mm-hmm. I gotta calculate a new value. +2. Let's see. 1. Doesn't have the problem of having all the damn trees in the way. Greedily chomping at that bit. 10. It's actually going to be a little bit worse of a target than if I were just... Each of these trees is a +1, right?
So light trees, yes. Heavy trees are +2.
Oh, okay. In which case, this is somehow a better target. Alright.
Okay. So I think we're end of movement phase once you've done your Mad Cat.
Yeah. I think it's going to sit right where it's... Well... Shit, they would actually have to move through trees. I could move it to here, and I get a direct line of fire again.
So if we go there... still running through at least 1 tree. But that close tree isn't going to be problematic.
You know, I think I can survive on that.
That is true.
I'm going to give it a... It's going to walk. That's going to be a 6 because it didn't move far enough to gain any bonuses.
Yep.
All right. And then at the end of the movement phase, the Arctic cheetah pops up out of its little hiding hole, and a laser beam and like a not a harmful one, but a laser beam flickers through through the landscape. Let's see if it actually does anything. My target number appears to be 10.
Who are you going after?
I'm going after your Jenner.
Jenner?
Yes. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll as though I'm attacking.
So you are running through 2 trees.
Let's see.
You've got the heavy and the light that it's just touching.
It's clipping.
Yep. So that'll add 3 to the die roll. Alternately, you've got here, which you're running through 2 heavy trees, so that's going to add 4.
Okay. I did already roll, which means I've already claimed my target. I've already specified the Jenner, even though it is an impossible hit.
Okay.
I have consumed the tag for this turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
It is a miss. It does not reach a target.
Gotcha. All right. You want to shoot first?
All right. I think that guy can actually turn around, but he would only get left arm weapons. Why do that whenever you can get all weapons?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think that this is where all of the hot action's at. So let's start here.
So that.
All right. So I'm going to be firing all weapons on the Warhammer.
That'll
They're
be
medium pulse.
At front.
Yep.
Okay, so your gunnery is 3. My movement is a 1. Your movement is a 1.
3 plus 1.
And those are your pulse lasers?
Yep. So that's at least medium range, although I did not count it out yet.
Yep.
We're at 7.
Okay, what's that put you at?
Taking a quick look at my little stat sheets. That puts me at medium range, so that's a +2.
Is this being dumb? There we go. Does clip 1 tree.
I would give that to you. That
So
would be
make it
like
a -1 instead of -2. So your short is a 4, your medium's a 6, your long is an 8.
okay.
All right, I'm ready for those barrages.
All right. You said medium was a 6.
Yes, sir.
All right. Gonna be firing all weapons forward.
Okay.
Got a 9. That's a hit.
All right, we're at.
Let's see. Said the red counter was hit location.
Should, if you hover over it, say the name. So red is the attack roll. Location is the one below it. 7.
Okay, 7. I believe I'm attacking from your right
No,
side.
technically it's in forward arc
Yeah, you're right.
because it's got that weird every other hex kind of thing.
Yeah, it was just questionable without actually looking at it.
Yep.
Okay, 7 is on center torso. So I'm going to be dealing 7 damage to that.
Okay, 5. Nope. Let's put that back where it was. 5, 6, 7. Got it.
All right, rolling again. That is a hit.
Okay.
It is dealing. Update. 6, right torso.
5, 6, 7. Got it.
Mm-hmm. That is a 7 to hit. That is still a hit.
Yep.
I got another 6. So that's another hit of 7 on the right torso.
5, 6, 7. Got it.
All right, and one more. And that is a 2.
Okay.
the last one impacts a tree directly in front of me.
So he takes a good chunk of damage and then potentially
yeah.
turns to look your direction. Right.
All right, that is the end of my Ice Ferret's firing phase.
Okay, just a sec. Evidently, Will doesn't have access to the Battletech chat.
because we have no grades to be fulfilled.
Okay,
Permissions.
that's good.
Eugene. You have access to post in the Battletech chat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you've been talking to me. I don't think I have anything different.
Something up?
Yeah, Will says that he can't chat in the channel.
He was added pretty late,
So
but
that's-
all the permissions should be there.
Yeah. Send message. Okay. Yeah, we'll have the Warhammer torso twist your direction and try returning fire.
All right.
So he rotates.
I believe Levi's
That
gonna
way.
have. I believe he's gonna have most of the same issues that I did.
Probably. So let's figure out the basic gator. Gunnery is 3. Attack on you and me are 1 each. We have a +1 for the trees. I don't have any negatives because I don't believe I have any super pulse lasers of doom. All right. Oh, actually he does. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay.
So
I may
you
have to look up the Guardian ECM suite. We cannot fire the... Wait. I'm going to guess that you have ER medium pulse lasers.
I think so.
Yeah.
It could just be that Clanner stuff has longer range to begin with.
Okay.
Yep, mine are just medium pulse lasers.
Yep, must be the inner sphere variant because I'm shown as 6 on the long range for that.
Ha!
So...
That's what you get for using garbage inner sphere weaponry.
Yep. If he's facing that way... Let's do it this way just to make it easier.
Yeah, but you get more of them, don't you?
So tab. You would be in my left arc on the Arctic Cheetah if I wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm gonna. Because he's gonna run stupid hot if I do that. So for the moment, we're just gonna fire the ERPPCs.
Mm-hmm.
And those are 7, 14, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those, I believe, are short range from what I just said.
Yep.
Alright, so looking for 6s on the roll.
Mm.
First one is a 12.
But you got 2 of them.
Location 11 is the left arm.
All right.
And the ERPPC does 10 damage.
That's on my Arctic Cheetah, right?
The Ice Ferret.
Ice Fair. Okay. Okay. That's less disastrous. All right. Mark down.
Okay. Next roll is Snake Eyes, so that is a miss.
All right.
All right. He will be done. I do not believe that the Hunchback is going to be able to do much. He's too far.
Let's see. I think I get the next attack.
It's 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
So that would run through 2 woods there. And we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 away. 15. I should probably do the heat on the Warhammer first. Those do 30 apiece. Or 15 apiece. He ran, that's 32. But he has 32 double heat sinks, so he's good.
Yeah. I seem to remember that your Warhammer runs a bit hot.
Yes, very much so.
And your fire starter is really good at shutting itself down.
Yeah. Okay, so he can definitely hit ranges. Will be medium for all of them at 14.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, he was facing that way. Everything is in forward hex.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 trees, so that's going to add 2 to that. Gunnery of 3. Your moving is a 1. My move is a 1, or is a 1. So short range is 7s on 1 ERPPC and 3 Gauss rifles.
All right.
Firing the first one, ERPPC. Oh, that just turned to a 7. Location 11 again, so that's going to be left arm.
Yeah, that armor's gone. Let's
again
see.
for 10.
Okay, so left arm just was just dropped down to 0 armor.
Okay.
Let's see. Said I took 11.
10 total.
10 total. Okay.
Hey, there's Ark.
Hello.
Ahoy.
Hello.
What do you want
Okay.
your commander name to be?
I don't really know.
Don't really know? Okay, got it.
Written down. You're green, so it won't matter anyways.
Okay.
So
All
look at
right.
this.
I figured I'd be too late to do anything. So
No,
I'm
not
in
at all.
Tabletop Simulator. Do I hit join?
Kind of. So I think I need to hit invite. Alright, invite is sent.
Okay.
Okay, so you said you hit the left arm twice.
No, just once.
Okay, it is hanging on by a servo, or at least the wires on the servo. I have 1 point left on that arm.
Give me just a sec to get Will all set up in the overlay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. This is the first time I've opened Tabletop Simulator, so
That's okay. Faye, how did you do the join aspect?
Whenever I got the invite, all I did was click launch game from the messenger in Steam.
Gotcha.
oh,
It's the easiest way to do it.
okay. I don't see that. Oh, in Steam, you mean?
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, hang on.
No, that's not what I want.
Steam. Play a game.
Display capture. There we go.
Okay, something's happening. Oh, cool. Okay. You said I'll be green?
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Speed that up there. It's down here. Shut that out there. Yeah, just a little bit more space. All right. So right now we are firing on based off the Annihilator. We've already got the calculations in there. So if you come up to this dice box up here, go ahead and hit the 2d6. Right now you're firing 3 separate Gauss rifles.
Where am I?
You.
The one that you're firing from is, yep, that guy over here. And
Oh,
he's
okay.
currently firing on this guy over here.
Okay. Oh, now I see my little green pip thing.
Yep.
So 2d6?
Yep. So you'll tap that. That's going to roll the red dice there, and then also everything that's in this box over here.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
Yeah!
So we're going to miss on our first Gauss rifle. Go ahead and roll it again. A 9, I believe, was a hit. Yep, because we were looking for 7s. So go ahead and hit the little update button. That's going to update the 4 things above. We're going to look at location 6 because that's the green one that's right here.
Okay.
Is that... What side is that on?
Front.
That is front. Damn.
So right torso is going to take 15.
Okay. We're not feeling great, boys.
And
But I got that honor, though. It's going to keep me going.
you do. And we
Roll
have
10
one
damage.
more Gauss, I believe. 15 for the Gauss rifle.
Ooh, that punched through that armor, too. But
did
only
not
did 1
crit.
point.
All right, go ahead and roll that 2d6 one more time, Will.
Okay.
That is a 9, so go ahead and click the update. And you got it in
give me-
location 7.
Left torso's gone.
Nope, that one's center torso for 15.
Oh, okay. I can take that.
Okay.
Once. The armor's pretty much gone, though.
So, thinking about that, because we've got so many of these things going on, is there a decent fire token? Let's go with...
I have sad,
go with the red
sad
flags.
music just started playing as you fired the last Gauss round. Are we gonna get some bagpipes for my boy?
Probably. That one is fired, and that one is fired. All right.
Alright.
Your turn, Faye.
Alright. I'm gonna fire some little missiles.
Okay.
This is an indirect fire on something that I have line of sight. The ice ferret, he runs up into the forest cover, starts launching pulse rounds into the Warhammer. Warhammer turns around and wrecks some shit. Meanwhile, Gauss rifle rounds come careening into the forest, smashing trees and, well, my torso too. And the ice ferret calls out over the comms the coordinates of the Warhammer. I need this one taken out. They're surrounding my position, and I'm going to be turned into slag if I'm here much longer. The only one nearby, the Arctic cheetah, rogers that and launches 2 sets of missiles over the trees. They spiral up and try to slam into your Warhammer.
All right. So that's coming from the Arctic cheetah, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6 hexes away.
I'm getting a +2 penalty for indirect fire, based without a tag.
Yep.
So I have 7 to hit on that. You are in short range, so I have no range modifiers.
Yep, that is right. All right, go ahead and make that roll.
That is just a hit.
All right, go ahead and update.
All right. So cluster roll.
Cluster table's over on the right.
Yep.
Your
I'm on it.
SRMs, is it regular SRM or is it streak?
It is a long range missile 5.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's why it's able to do indirect.
Yep.
So that is 3 missiles.
Okay.
On location 5.
That's on the Warhammer. Gotcha.
Yep. That is the right leg.
So, Will, over here
Okay.
on the right leg, go ahead and remove how many missiles hit?
3 of them hit. They are 1 damage apiece. So you
Yep.
took 3 damage.
So take off 3 from the right leg here.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do that?
Do you see the where it's got 30 and the +5, -5, -1, +1?
Yeah, I see. I see an 8, a +5, -5, +1. Yeah.
A little bit further down. It's for the. It was the right leg, right? Or was it the torso?
Are we looking at internal structure or armor?
Armor.
Yep.
Okay, so on the
right leg.
on the Arctic Cheetah.
Nope, on the Warhammer.
Yep.
Oh.
So where the 6 sheets are at over on the left. And then this one right here.
Okay. I can't read those.
What's it doing?
Well, first of all, they're to my left, so they're like oriented to where they're like sideways.
Oh,
So
right
if you
click, grab
right-click-
your mouse, and then turn.
Yep. You can
Ah,
spin it
okay.
around.
Okay.
WASD lets you move around.
Gotcha. Okay.
Scrolling, of course, lets you zoom in and out.
New app. Who dis?
Yep.
Okay. So 30. Okay. +1 -1. Okay.
Yep.
Nope. 3.
So you're going to take 3 away from that one.
Okay. But I see it now that it has 30. Wow. That's a lot of armor.
Yep.
Yep.
It's one of the
That's,
bigger legs.
I think that's one of his heavies, or maybe a really big medium.
70 tons, it's a heavy.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm kind of just pissing it off right now.
Apparently. Yeah, I did read up on the only really heavy or possibly protos can keep up with heavies.
Yep.
Yeah, and currently I have a light and a medium trying to shoot it down.
I mean,
I didn't
We'll see what
realize that the Annihilator had like a good line of sight on me. I thought that the trees would help, and it just it hurt really bad.
apparently.
All right. Was that all the firing from the Arctic Cheetah?
Nope, I was just waiting for him to get situated. I actually have 2 long-range missiles from that.
Okay, go for it.
That's not going to be a hit.
Okay.
So the other missiles careen and land somewhere else.
Yep. Taking
Very
out all those
cinematic.
trees right around it.
Yep. I am going to gonna check something real quick. I forgot to do the math on the secondary weapon because I was too excited to fire off missiles.
Not a problem.
So, 3 + 4.
Well, then take it in that. Then fire missiles.
2, 4, 8. That's not likely, but I think it's possible. I got 2 extended range medium lasers, which can do a torso twist and fire on the Warhammer.
With the Arctic Cheetah?
Yep. It is firing through 2 sets of trees in order to accomplish this.
Yep.
So that is a +4. So I'm seeing 3 base, +4 for firing through the trees, +2 for medium range, +1 because that thing moved, and +1 because the Arctic Cheetah moved.
Yep. So I'm seeing 9, 11, 13. Short, medium, or long?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I will fire off 2 rounds because it doesn't really cost me anything.
No reason not to.
And the heat cost doesn't matter to me because that mech, that's not going to do it.
Okay.
So second shot. That is a hit.
That is. So where are we hitting?
Looks like right leg again.
Okay.
I am an ankle biter.
Seems so. The medium laser, is that a 5, 6, or 7?
I think that's a 7. Let me check. Yep, it's a 7.
Okay, so 7 more off that right leg.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay, so minus.
Yep,
Okay. This is on the Warhammer again.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
So -5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Congratulations, you're 1/3 of the way through my leg.
Woo! Maybe I can hit it a couple more times. All right, he's done firing that. I believe it's on to 2 of yours again.
Okay. Will, I don't think you have any shots left.
Perfect.
Okay. I can then move on to firing with everything else.
Yeah, because the
2,
2 and the 1,
4, 5,
well,
6.
technically he's a level 3. Nope, the 2's gonna cover there.
You're saying a lot of words that I don't understand quite yet.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
So,
Okay, yeah.
for ease of reference, every guy that has a flag next to him has fired. Anything that hasn't, obviously hasn't. The dice, based on color and the pips that are showing, are the additional difficulties to hit. And then essentially it becomes a, do they have line of sight to hit at the moment? Where I was looking at the Hunchback, trying to get to that Arctic Cheetah, is going through the level 2, so that's gonna make it so that he can't hit him.
Alright.
And
Makes sense
both
so
of the
far.
Bushwhacker and Firestarter back here are behind level 2 mountains.
Got it.
Yep. So no additional shots on our side at the moment.
Okay. I will have to take some time to calculate all my other ones.
Well, that's okay. Just pick who you're going to go with.
Alright. I am going to start with my Mad Cat, the Timberwolf S.
Okay. And who are you thinking about?
I think the Warhammer. I like it. It's nice, big, and juicy. I want to take a chunk out of it.
All right. So gunnery 3, attack and target are 1 and 1. From him, there are no trees in the way.
Yep. 3
which
plus
puts
1.
you at a 5, 7, and 9.
Yeah. I'm going to be firing 2 different weapons on it.
Wait, why is that showing a 5?
So, I'm going to be
that's
firing 2 medium pulse lasers from my right arm and a large pulse laser from my left arm.
Okay.
This will generate 24 heat, which will dissipate very quickly.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So, large pulse lasers in medium range. Medium pulse lasers are both in long range.
All right. So your large is going to be at a 7. The mediums will, or no, those are pulse lasers, are they not?
Correct. So they have a -2.
Okay. So you're looking at 7 on the long range, 5 on the medium range.
Okay.
And Will, if you're in Twitch, I've got a little Excel sheet that's kind of helping out with this.
Okay.
Say that again?
If you're watching the Twitch, I've got a little Excel sheet that's helping out with this.
I meant
I
the,
am not currently.
Okay.
I meant the medium and large while I'm running the numbers. You said that the large was 5 and the medium was 7.
Yep. So you've got gunnery 3, attack and target move of 1 each, -2 for both of them being pulse, which comes out to a short of 3, medium 5, long of 7.
Yep, that checks out.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start with the big one.
Okay.
Has the best chance of hitting. On a 5. That's a hit.
We'll do it.
That's a update. 10 on the location hit roll.
And that's
Left arm.
still on the Warhammer, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the large is a 9 damage? 10?
Checking it
Maybe 8?
real quick. That is a 10 damage.
Okay. So 10 off the left arm.
All right. Now I will be firing 2. I'm going to be firing 2 with that need a 7 to hit.
Okay.
That's not quite a hit. That shot is a little bit to the right. That is a hit though.
Mhm.
I will update. That is a 6. I believe that is center torso. Right torso. That's very close. That would be 7 on the right torso.
Okay. So 7 more from here.
All right. Next up, my Mad Cat Mark II is able to fire on the Jenner with a +1 due to.
Was the
these traits.
Warhammer already struck?
Yeah.
By a lot.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Making sure.
I believe it will be staggered this round
We'll have that chance, yes.
If it is
okay.
the torso,
Right.
then yeah.
as a
Okay.
piloting check.
Yep.
Same thing for my Ice Ferret actually. Okay, Mad Cat Mark II. I'm going to be doing both Gauss rifles and Long-range missiles. Let me check to see if it has any other goodies within range. It looks like probably most of them. I will check the range
7,
between
8,
the jet.
10, 11, 12, it looks like.
Yep, all weapons are a go then.
Okay. So, gunnery 3, move of 2 on me, move of 1 on you. Any of those pulse lasers?
No. I have 4 extended range medium lasers, 2 long range missile 10s, and 2 Gauss rifles.
All right, and 1 tree makes it a 7, 9, 11.
Okay. Sorry. My brain decided to like shut down a bit.
No worries.
Okay, so 2. I'm just gonna write it down real quick so I can see it because there will be different values for different weapons.
Yep.
I do not need to do indirect fire for this. In fact, I cannot because direct fire is possible.
Yep.
With I think extended range is at long because they have a max of 15, but I'm at 13.
Hexa 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
If that helps any.
Yes, it does. Thank
Okay.
you. The other 2 are at medium.
All right.
Let's see. I did move, albeit not very far. So 6, 7, 9, 10. I believe the extended range is at 10.
Long range would be 11.
I meant for. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. I forgot to count the trees.
All right. Which one you going with first?
Let's see. Gonna be going for the extended range medium lasers
Okay.
with a hit chance of, or with a hit of 10
11.
or 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Not a hit.
with a 6. Nope.
Okay. Number 2.
9. Is that the medium or long range?
That's I think the medium. So that's still not a hit.
Okay. Well, if it's a medium, a 9 would hit. If it's the long range, then it would be 11. So hex range is 12.
No. So, sorry, I've been mixing up which laser you're asking about with which range. I'm firing from long range with a medium laser.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that is not a hit.
Okay. What's up next?
Third medium laser.
Okay.
Fourth medium laser. Okay. Those are all the medium lasers. So next we're moving on to missiles.
Okay.
I believe that is a 9 to hit.
That's medium range.
5, 6,
Medium is
7, 8. Yep. All right. First long range missile. That is disappointing. Also disappointing. Moving on to Gauss rifles.
That one really likes you.
It does. I would have hit without the trees.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get one of these. Nope. All right. Well, there's a lot of explosions, specifically here.
Accurate. Those trees coming in clutch.
Yep.
Was that
All right.
all of your weapons missing? I believe it was.
Yes. It was every single one.
And
Well, the one hit.
well, not on the Jenner.
Oh, okay.
No.
So-
the Jenner managed.
Your
Wait, the
Mad
Jenner
Cat
didn't
too?
shoot me.
Nope. Well, it hasn't. Oh. Yeah, it hasn't shot. So it still has a shot on the Ice Fair.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. But on the bonus, I didn't figure we were going to have a Sid Alpha strike in our first game. We proved me wrong. Alrighty, Will. So the Jenner is this one down here.
Yep.
And it has an SRM and 4 medium lasers with shorts of 3, 6, and 9.
These were not sorted well.
What do you mean?
Oh, because like there's
They're sorted. They're sorted
there's some
by,
on the left that I control, and there's some on the right I control here. Like the orientation of these is set up where there's like some basically my mech sheets are all over the place.
Oh, you have just these 6 down here at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then why are we bringing up the Jenner then?
Because you are the Jenner, which is the one that is firing down here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were drawing my attention to the there's nothing over there. I don't know why I was looking there.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
That's why we're trying this out, so that we can get used to it.
Yep.
Okay.
So the Jenner can get a full-on alpha strike on me.
That
Okay,
it can,
which-
and Jenners
which
are really good
means-
at...
It
Alpha
means it
Strike
can-
is firing all of your weapons.
Yes.
So
Oh.
you have everything within that short range.
Okay.
Yes. It's what I just tried to do against a light mech, which, if all went well, should have ended with a light mech being a pile of rubble.
It very much
Instead, I imagine these trees should be gone by now.
Just about.
So to quote Keyleth from the Legend of Vox Machina, aren't trees the best?
They are. They are.
Okay. So I guess I'll do that since you seem excited about it.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Jenners are one of those things that have immense speed to get around behind someone. They tend to run exceptionally hot, but really their job is to burn through as many weapons as they can, as many times as they can, until they explode.
Oh,
Yes.
so the rogue. Okay.
Yep.
Exactly. In theory, its location would have made it a prime thing to like turn around and shoot.
Yep.
I simply didn't decide to do that because I wanted the Warhammer to feel a little bit of pain first.
It felt very little pain. Yes.
Yeah.
So that said,
No.
we need to figure
fair
out
enough.
what's called your Gator score. Essentially, it's your 2-hit option.
Okay.
All of the pilots right now that we're running are what we call 3-3, which is gunnery and piloting score.
Okay.
So that's the G in Gator. So you have a 3 base. Then you
Okay.
look at your attacker move, which is on the Ice Ferret, that green +1 pip. So we add 1 there. You ran, which is the red die, so that's going to be a 2 for you. And then if there were any trees or other factors between you and it, that would potentially add additional negatives.
Okay.
So on all 5 of these weapons, you're shooting for a 6.
Okay.
Now, in order of those, your best option is always to shoot your missiles last, because each one of the SRM missiles hits individually, and if you've sheared off enough armor with
They'll do more damage.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
it's my,
Do lasers not cut the whole way through armor and into your inner mech?
They do. So the idea behind that is generally to fire your biggest weapons first. So like if you've got a Gauss rifle, a medium laser, and then say an SRM, if you fire it in that order, you have the best chance of being in the internals when you're shooting.
Okay.
And so the nice thing with the SRMs is because each individual missile goes to its own individual location roll, you have the potential for each location roll to have its own critical roll.
Do long-range missiles do the same thing?
They do, but they do it in packs of 5.
Okay.
So they're
I have not
good,
fired a-
but not as good.
I have not fired a pack of missiles that that have fired that many.
Yep, exactly.
okay. So considering my 2 other options are medium laser and medium laser.
Yep. In fact, 4 medium lasers in total.
Oh, okay. I'll fire those then.
All right. So go ahead and start off with hitting the 2d6 button, and you're looking for 6s. That is a hit, so you're going to click the update button, and that's going to adjust those 4 little doodads there.
Okay.
So that's going to hit in location 6, and we take a look at our table, and based on our orientation, we are firing into the ice ferret's left arc.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want fire into the left me. Okay, so what do I roll now?
So that hits. That is not supposed to do that. That should be locked. That's going to do 5 damage to the left leg. Or no.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're not in the rear.
Okay. Ice ferret. Yep. Got it.
Okay. Roll your 2d6 again. Still over a 6, so go ahead and hit the update. That's going to be location 9, so right torso. And where I'm looking at is this left side, location 9.
Let's see. Is that, how much damage is that?
Inner sphere medium lasers are always 5.
Okay. Cool.
But I will double check just to make sure. Yep, 5.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 2
And
hits.
again?
Yep. Will is
Ooh.
on fire. That is another hit. Go ahead and hit update.
I think maybe he's on fire now.
I might be soon.
So that is going to be location 9 again, so right torso.
Right torso is gone.
Okay. Just armor, or does that go into internals?
No, that was internals.
Okay. Does not crit, because for a crit roll, you're looking for an 8 or better.
Really?
Yep. Unless you roll a 2 on the location, and then you get an automatic center torso crit.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I wonder if I have anything on right torso.
Did that destroy it, or just do your armor?
My internals on the right torso are gone.
Okay. So
the
at
armor
that
was
point,
sheared off by Gauss.
yep, anything that is in your right torso or right arm is gone.
2 medium pulse lasers have been destroyed. I will mark those off.
Looks like he's been disarmed.
Indeed.
Ugh.
And I have another laser.
Yep, one more laser and your SRMs.
Okay. Firing the laser.
That is an 8. Go ahead and hit update. Also in the right torso. So that moves into your center torso exterior armor first.
Yep. The armor is gone. 1 point into internals.
Internals. We have a 10 on the critical roll,
Oh,
which is good.
I mean, yes, but
And where that's at is this here.
Yep.
oh, there's a lot of charts here.
Yes.
Yeah. This is not
looking at-
great for me.
2 critical hit locations into the center torso. So looking at the ice ferret, we're going to grab 2 dice. Go ahead and highlight both of these, Will.
Okay. By right-clicking, left-clicking?
Drag.
Left click and drag. hmm
Okay. Oh, I got one.
So
that's
set it
because-
down,
Yep.
and then highlight from like being outside of the gravity distance. Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. And
Do
then
the square.
this one up here is going to be the top. This one down here. Basically, this indicates the 1 through 3 and 4 through 6, and then this indicates the 1 through 6 in the specific spot.
I'm running an extra large fusion engine. I think you guys hit it.
Possibly. So go ahead and hit hover over it and hit the R button. That'll roll those without left clicking
I'm not seeing an R button.
on your keyboard.
Oh, I see.
All right. So
Oh!
6 and 6. That is going to be Endosteel, which is a reroll. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Three.
ferrofibrous would just deflect it entirely.
Okay. So you took a gyro hit.
Yep, I'll mark it down.
Okay.
Oh god, we have pencils.
Yep. And then roll one more time.
Okay.
So 6 and 3, that's going to be a fusion engine hit, which means your heat is constantly at a +5.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let's see.
based on the gyro hit and the fact that you've taken over 20 damage, There's 2 separate rolls worth of pilot
Okay.
stuff. But we'll come back to that.
Okay.
So for that, there should be a
I'm going to
pilot
chuck this
roll.
up to beginner's luck, but hey.
Well, you were put into the right position.
Pilot check.
By someone who's
Positioning.
more skilled than I am. Okay, and then
Pilot check on him.
Oh,
And a pilot check on him.
I'll check on me.
Yep,
Yep,
because the
I did,
Warhammer did more than 20 damage as well.
yep.
And that has now fired. Okay. Anything
then-
else on your side, Faye?
Nope. Nope. I just I thought it'd be fair to remind you guys that you had a Jenner just kind of sitting here in my left flank.
Yes, that was very nice of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
So-
last thing that you'll want to do, Will, on your Jenner is to add up the amount of heat that you've done, and that's based on right here.
Should I fire the 2 missiles too?
Oh, right, we hadn't even done that. Oh my god.
And also, should I do a pilot check for the Warhammer?
We'll end up doing the pilot
Yep.
checks at the end of the turn. That's
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Phase balance,
Turnover and all that.
basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So Jenner. So the missiles.
Yep. So you'll roll your 2d6 up at the top.
And I'm gonna fire how many of these?
It fires 4 if it hits. Well, it fires 4 in general.
Okay.
Right, a 7 is a hit. So go ahead and hit your update. Now on the cluster roll, that was only a 3. That is an SRM4. Lock. And we rolled a 3, which means 2 missiles will hit. The first one hits location 3. And that is left leg for 2 points.
Pew.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. And then you'll just hit update again.
All right.
I did.
There we go. A 7. So that's also going to go in the left torso, which will move into the center torso, but does not crit on the crit level 4.
Hold on. No, it does not. I still have armor on the left torso. On the
Look at that
ice
wrong.
ferret. Right torso would move into center.
Oh, yep, that's accurate.
All right. How much damage on that?
2.
All right. And there was a first roll, right?
That was the second.
Oh, yeah. What was the first roll?
Was left leg.
Okay. I'm gonna move this pilot check.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So that's all 4 missiles because the other 2
Missed.
don't careen into the appropriate spaces.
Okay.
So the next step after firing your weapons is to add up all the heat,
Okay.
and that is this HT space right here.
So, oh, that's a lot.
Yep. So total of 5 times 3. So 15
so-
total heat. And
Okay.
you have 10 heat sinks. So you're going to raise this by 5.
Okay. From. Okay. So add 5.
Yep.
Cool.
Now what that does is it puts you right here, which means he has -1 movement point in the next phase.
Okay. And dissipation is something that's going to come up later.
Yes. So you had heat of 10, or heat of 15, but you dissipated 10
Okay.
based on the single heat sinks right here.
Okay.
All right. That being everything for the turn, we move into the end phase. So we're
Okay.
going to start off with Will's pilot check. Go ahead and roll the 2d6, and this is for taking 20 points of damage.
Okay. Do I have to click the pilot check to make it a pilot check, or
Nope, you'll click the 2d6 up at the top.
just 2d6? Okay. So
Yep.
it already knows what I'm doing.
Yep. And it also adds in, I believe, your run modifier. So your piloting score of 3 plus a run modifier of 2 means you need a 5 or better. Okay,
I got a 5 or better.
you are golden. So
Yay.
we'll
All right.
delete that piloting check. And then we'll move on to the Ice Ferret's piloting check.
Okay.
So
Do I have to hit the update button or?
Nope, not for that one.
Okay.
All right. 2 blue dice
Yep.
for everyone to see.
And you walked, so your base is going to be a 4.
All right.
So you're good
Yes, I have rolled a 9.
there. Okay. And then we have the gyro hit check. So
Alright.
it is going to be the same roll, but you have a negative modifier based on the gyro being hit.
Okay.
Evidently,
you mean
damage to
positive?
mech is a +1. Both of you made it by more than enough for that, so that's okay. So it's going to be the gyro hit is a +3. The mech takes 20 damage +1. That's 4 +4 more for the piloting skill and walking. So you're looking for an 8.
I had just rolled that 8.
Okay, perfect. So he does not fall down this turn.
Yeah.
So, what are these numbers appearing next to your names in the upper right-hand corner? Be fluctuating.
Oh, on like next to say the Ice Ferret or the Jenner? Or do you mean in the far upper right hand corner?
No, yeah, the far upright one, like next to yours with the crown. It says like
Yep.
66, 74, 83.
So what that is it's your ping versus my serve.
Ah, okay.
All right.
All right. We move back to the starting phase, so we have to pull everything off of the map that isn't a mech. So like all of our dice come off,
Oh, okay.
and any flags for us firing.
Feels like maybe some of this could be automated, but
It would be nice.
maybe in a later patch.
I'm sure that it's possible, but
But it's okay.
And the torso twist returns
Oh no.
like that.
the newest horror movie.
All right, I believe that is everything. Okay, so Will, go ahead and hit the 2d6. You're rolling essentially for initiative.
Oh, so we do this every turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So you got an 8.
Yeah.
I have a 5. We're back to me going first.
All right.
So you want to roll low on the initiative. Got
Yes.
Yep.
And based on, well, no, not technically. You want to roll higher because it's a strategic value to make the opponent go first.
Right. Because
Interesting.
as you've noticed, damage does not actually take effect until after everyone has fired their weapons.
Mhm.
So thus, knowing where somebody's moving is going to be more valuable.
it. Oh, I see. So, got it.
Yep.
So I can react better.
Exactly.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I don't think that honor says anything about having to die to extreme circumstances like this.
Checks paladin code.
Pretty much. That's how clan works. So allow me to figure out how to make my movement as honorable as possible.
Okay. And then one other thing that we want to look up is other effects of the gyro that might slow your movement.
I believe I have a -1 to movement. Oh, or that might have been from the engine.
Gyro.
I know that sensors just kind of make you wander around aimlessly.
Crippling damage. Any unit that suffers crippling damage must withdraw from the map board. That's not part of this.
So it would try to like limp off into the edge if we were using that.
Yep.
Just advancing in the other direction.
Gyros are destroyed. So it looks like 126. Gyros. The gyroscope is a mech's most sensitive piece of machinery. It keeps the mech upright and able to move. The gyro can survive only one critical hit. The second hit destroys it. After making the first critical hit, yada yada piloting skill roll. We did that. When a mech's gyro hit is destroyed, we're not there yet. When a mech with a destroyed gyro makes a weapon attack, we're not doing that. Compact gyros, not a problem. Heavy duty gyros, not a problem. XL gyros, not a problem. Nope, does not impact your movement per what this is saying. Looks like that's like lay actuator stuffs. Okay, so good to go.
Huh. Okay. Well, seeing as we can't actually retreat, and this thing's in really bad shape, I don't think it's gonna touch this guy very well. But I know what it will touch really well.
I need an adult.
All right. I'm gonna say that he's busy figuring his shit out.
Okay.
And while I move on to my timber wolf, or my Arctic cheetah. Yeah, I think I'll move the Arctic cheetah.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has I think it has a walking movement of 8. I know this is a pretty dangerous position, but it needs that line of sight really bad.
And does put you behind cover, so any leg hits will not hurt you.
Yep, and I think I only moved 2.
Okay, so that'll be green die at a 6-pip.
Yep, moving it.
Alrighty. Will, because you have 6 mechs, you get to move 2.
Oh, okay.
Now, I would suggest leaving the Jenner for last.
Yep.
You can also move by not moving, which is a good spot for the Annihilator.
I noticed its armor stats, and holy crap.
Yep, it is your big mech.
Mm-hmm.
A calm star.
With the Warhammer coming in close second.
Yes.
It's the Annihilator is going to be my biggest issue once everything else is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's been a while since I played like a turn-based strategy game.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I need to know which ones are mine.
Basically everything on the right half of the board, except for the ice ferret.
Okay.
But before you move, this is actually a good spot for us to pause it, because I have to pop over to another meeting here in about 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I also noticed the option to flip the table.
yes. Which
let him save it first.
Yep. Test, overwrite. Okay. If I'm right, I have that turned off to where that can't be used, but go ahead and give that a shot.
Yep. It I tried it as soon as I heard you overwrite it. Yep.
Okay, so it's saved?
Yep.
Yep. You can't do it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a strength check?
Looks like it.
I almost got it.
No, I think I have it in the configuration where it doesn't allow for it. So permissions table flip is turned off. But when you turn it on, it looks like that.
Animation's a bit rough, but nice. Oh, there go all the chart.
And they just keep going.
Oh my god. Alright.
Nice.
That was good. I'll catch you all later.
Alrighty.
Thank you, gents. We'll catch you in about 2 weeks to try a bit more of this.
I
Alright,
learned
sounds good.
something.
You did.
You learned that mechs go pew pew.
Yes, apparently.
Cool beans. Talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.